welcome families and friends of St. Lucie Public Schools graduating class of 2026. Our ceremony will begin in a few minutes, but meanwhile, there are a few items that we would like to announce. Please be reminded that restrooms are available in the arena behind the east bleachers. To preserve the dignity of this very important occasion in your senior's life, and for the safety of yourself and those around you, we request that you refrain from moving about as much as possible. To allow each senior the respect they and their family deserve during this occasion, please refrain from excessive displays of enthusiasm when your senior's name is called. We know you are very excited about graduation, but every parent deserves the opportunity to hear their child's name when it is announced. Please remember to silence your cell phones to avoid distractions during the ceremony. We appreciate your cooperation in this matter. At the end of the ceremony, we ask that you remain seated until the last graduate has exited the arena. You can meet your graduate on the north side of the roundabout, just past Building A.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a chef when I grow up.
I would like to be a lawyer.
In the future, I would like to be an engineer.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian.
I want to be an accountant when I grow up.
A corporate lawyer.
Pediatric dentist.
I want to be a marine biologist, and especially like a shark biologist.
For my future career, I aspire to be a robotics engineer.
At the beginning of every school board meeting, the school board leads what is called the Treasure Hunters Pledge, which is St. Lucie Public Schools' pledge and belief in every child's potential. The Treasure Hunters Pledge goes like this.
As an adult and treasure hunter,
I'm committed to search
for all the talents, skills, and intelligence
that exists in all children and youth.
I believe all children are capable of success.
No exceptions.
No exceptions.
No exceptions.
No exceptions.
No exceptions. No exceptions.
The school board believes the most important line in this pledge is that all children are capable of success, no exceptions. It is the expectation that everyone in our schools working with our children believe in our children. Everyone. St. Lucie Public Schools has a dynamic school board made up of 5 individuals elected by you, the citizens, to represent them and forge the direction of the public school experience for our children through commitment, teamwork, and dedication. From District 1 is Debbie Hawley, who sits on the boards of the Children's Services Council and Big Brothers and Big Sisters, is a mental health therapist who advocates for creating safe and caring environments for our children to learn and grow. From District 2 is Teresa Aronson, who is the president of the St. Lucie Chamber of Commerce and prioritizes real-world experiences for our students. She champions workforce readiness and prioritizes core instruction in our schools. From District 3 is Dr. Donna Mills, a passionate leader and civic advocate who, along with her husband, founded the Save Our Children organization. Dr. Mills leads by ensuring all students have opportunities for accelerated coursework and ensuring our schools set high expectations. From District 4 is Jennifer Richardson, whose expectations include prioritizing early literacy and the equitable distribution of resources. Mrs. Richardson believes that every school in her district should maintain a high-quality learning environment. And finally, from District 5 is Mr. Troy Ingersoll, whose experience as a pastor and a business owner informs his advocacy for operational efficiency, purposeful spending, and accountability. Mr. Ingersoll believes our graduates should leave our schools ready to make a purposeful contribution in the St. Lucie community. The school board is not only responsible for the control, operation, and supervision of the school district, they are responsible for selecting your superintendent. In 2022, the school board selected me, Dr. John R. Prince, as superintendent. Together, our board and superintendent, with the teamwork of our school district personnel, have built a destination district that attracts families, businesses, and national attention for our profound success achieved in such a short amount of time. Everyone plays a role in a child's success, starting with our parents at home. And in the summer of 2025, Working hand in hand with our school communities and our families, our school district made history. St. Lucie Public Schools earned its first A rating from the State Board of Education, a feat we intend to repeat year after year. On behalf of our school board, our amazing teachers, administrators, support staff, food service members, bus drivers, maintenance staff, and all the dedicated employees who serve our children, welcome. We believe that all children are capable of success.
No exceptions.
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 And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join the school board, superintendent of schools, faculty and staff of St. Lucie Public Schools as we honor your sons and daughters for their hard work, dedication, and achievement.
Good afternoon. I am Eldrick Gardner, the principal of Fort Pierce Central High School, and I have the great pleasure of declaring the official start of this graduation ceremony. Oh yeah! To begin this memorable celebration, please stand and join Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Diane Rivas for the presentation of the colors, the singing of the national anthem by Fort Pierce Central Choir, and the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing until the colors are posted.
Forward, march. Mark time, march. Colors, halt. Left, face. Present, colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, colors. Right, face. Forward, march.
You may be seated. Thank you, Diana, and FPC's amazing choir. It is my privilege to introduce our special guest. Please stand to be recognized as your name is called. Mr. Troy Ingersoll, Chairman, representing District 5. Ms. Debbie Howley, Vice Chairman, representing District 1. Ms. Teresa Aronson, representing District 2. Dr. Donna Mills, representing District 3. Mrs. Jennifer Richardson, representing District 4. Dr. John R. Prince, Superintendent of St. Lucie Public Schools. Dr. Helen Wow, Deputy Superintendent. Dr. Kevin G. Perry, Assistant to the Superintendent. Dr. Rafael Sanchez, Executive Director of Human Resources. Mrs. Denise Rodriguez, Executive Director of Teaching, Learning, and Leading. Ms. Mona Ray Miller Buchanan, Executive Director of Schools. Our assistant principals, Ms. Sarah Amada, Mr. Jesus Rivera Martinez, Ms. Natasha Santoro, Ms. Christy Torres. Our class sponsors, Mrs. Miriam Davis and Mrs. Amy Foreman. Director of School Counseling, Mrs. Jamie Mazzo, and our graduation coach, Ms. Ashley Robinson. We are assembled here today to celebrate this class's commitment and relentless pursuit of a dream. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Fort Pierce Central, class of 2026. Oh yeah. Each of you has represented Fort Pierce Central with heart, discipline, and determination. You epitomize and embody the skills and talents of true Cobra pride, which are perseverance, respect, integrity, dependability, and excellence. And you have risen to the challenge of academic excellence. And we recognize that excellence is never an accident. However, it is the result of high intentions, sincere efforts, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. Fort Pierce Central High School graduating class of 2026, I have to tell you, you are a special group, and we are so proud of you. I was recently reminded by a parent that I have been fortunate enough to walk this journey with many of you as your principal throughout your elementary, middle, and high school careers. What an honor. And today, these many years later, we have arrived at this milestone together. You are truly a special group. You have earned over $7 million in scholarships and grants. 59 students earned their associate's degrees. 504 earned the distinction of graduating with high honors. 900 industry certifications were earned. 39 graduating with ACE diplomas. 13 enlisted in the armed services. You are truly an amazing group. Oh yeah. So I leave you with this as you begin your new journey. Oh, the places you will go. Find and live out your passion and be innovative. Now couple your passions and your innovation with your values compass. We are depending on you to make this world a better place for you, for me, and the entire human race. Go forth and impact the community and the world. Your passion is what draws you in, what excites you, what propels you. In the words of Albert Einstein, I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. I define innovation as seeing what everyone has seen and thinking what no one has thought. One does not need to be brilliant to be dependable. Dependability is more important than talent. Dependability is a talent all by itself, and it's a talent that all can have. Realize this, and you will find strength. So prepare to take the next step in your journey, and as you seek the warmth of other suns, never forget where it all began. Always remember the hallowed grounds of purple and gold, the classrooms, the field, the gym, and the people who believed in you long before the spotlight found you. And always remember the place where pride makes the difference. And never forget, once a Cobra. Now we got to do a little better than that. Once a Cobra, always a Cobra. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to our podium the superintendent of the A-rated St. Lucie Public Schools, Dr. John R. Prince.
Congratulations, graduates. 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 Congratulations, graduates.
I wanted to go around and we actually pulled some second grade students to say congratulations to you, because I want to tell you right now, your parents, do you still look at them like they're in second or third grade? Remember when they were 7 or 8 years old, when they were really cute and they gave you a hug if you came and had lunch with them, and now they don't want to have anything to do with you at lunchtime, especially at school. Things change. But I can tell you right now, I'm so happy to say that I do believe that public education is the genius of our democracy, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because the people that serve you, the teachers, the bus drivers, the food service folks, the clerks, the assistant principals, the maintenance people that put this together today, they don't do it to enrich themselves with money. They do it to enrich themselves in purpose. And that purpose is to give you a high-quality public education. And I stand before you today as a father of 4 children, and I've had 3 of my children graduate, and I want to show a quick picture. That's a very recent picture. They're almost grown. In fact, all of my children are products of public education. That's Ashley, Zoe, Maverick, and Meredith. 2 of my children, actually Maverick graduated from Treasure Coast. Meredith is a junior in one of our high schools right now. And I can tell you one thing, I still think about them as my little children back then. And I can always see them when they were small. And it never gets out of my mind, as big as they can get. And quite frankly, the blonde, that beautiful blonde in the front, her name is Ashley. And I'll never forget, she was 17 years old, the same age as her youngest sister. And my wife and I went for our anniversary. We were going to go to Melbourne. And we said, Ashley, you're going to be alone with the kids for one night. For one night. We had car trouble. We came back at 9:30. There were 100 cars in my parking lot. The furniture had been cleared out. There was a ping pong table in the middle, and she had locked her 3 siblings in my bedroom. And by the way, she graduated with Fulbright futures, and she's a math teacher in one of our high schools right now. So all I can say is this: our public schools, our kids can make mistakes, but our public schools are doing a magnificent job. And I also want to talk about then and now with our public schools. Parents, this is not the same St. Lucie public schools that you remember 10 or 15 years ago. When I went to high school, I had a shop teacher, and he had like 4 fingers, and he was teaching me how to use a bandsaw. I can tell you right now, that's not the case anymore. Graduates, I know how hard it is to graduate. I know the ACE classes that you're taking, the exams that you're taking, the endless testing that you're taking. I know you've got to pass an algebra exam, a reading exam. You've got to have 24 credits and a 2.0 GPA. And the bottom line is, in the 10 or 11 years since I've been here, our school district has been transformed. In 2016, 80% of our schools were C's, D's, or F's. In fact, 25% were rated a D or an F. Now 80% of our schools are either an A or a B. And we earned our first A rating last year. I'd also like to add, spoiler alert, by the way, a lot of the students that go to Central just are finishing testing this week. We're going to earn our second A rating in July when the state and school grades come out. And if we don't, I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do with my school board. I'm very confident, very confident. So with that being said, I want to close it with this about public education as the genius of our democracy. Why do we call it a democracy? Abraham Lincoln described in the Gettysburg Address, government is for the people, of the people, by the people. Remember that, because I'm going to tell you, graduates, the most important thing you can do to be a productive member of our society is vote. Vote. That is our democracy. Speak with your ballot and vote. We have elections, primaries in August. We have the general election in November. But if you don't vote, you can't complain about the outcomes. With that being said, I want to say this is what we want for our kids. We want what is best for them. I'm very proud of St. Lucie Public Schools, and I also want to say I went and met the families of the valedictorian and the salutatorian. Madison and Isabella, your parents and your family is so proud of you, and I can tell you right now, I've never met anybody that said, I come from a long line of valedictorians. It is hard work, and it is hard work to graduate. I want to say God bless you, thank you, and I can't wait to shake your hand when you cross that stage. On behalf of the school board, congratulations.
FPC's choir will now present Time After Time. Before the salutatorian and valedictorian are introduced, I would like to call your attention to page 2 in the graduation program. Many of our seniors are wearing a variety of regalia. This page outlines what each represents. Students are wearing gold tassels, have earned a 3.0 or higher. Will those students please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. Students wearing gold tassels, gold stoles and tassels have earned a GPA of 3.8 or higher. Will those students please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. If you earned an AA degree, please stand. Please be seated. If you earned an ACE diploma, please stand. Please be seated. If you participated in the arts, athletics, or earned an industry certification, please stand. Please be seated. If you have enlisted in the U.S. Armed Forces, please stand. Thank you for your future service. Please be seated. Please scan the QR code in the program for the complete list of clubs and coordinating cords. At this time, Mr. Gardner will present the valedictorian and salutatorian.
Thank you, Mrs. Amata. Will Isabella Ramos Cordero please join me at the podium? Oh, yeah. Our Fort Pierce Central salutatorian is Isabella Ramos Cordero. She has a weighted grade point average of 5.74, the second highest in her class. She is the daughter of Angel Ramos and Kayla Cordero. Will Isabella's parents please stand to be recognized? Thank you. After high school, Isabella plans to go to the University of South Florida to pursue a bachelor's in biology with a pre-med track. She graduated summa cum laude from Indian River State College earlier this month and earned her ACE diploma with merit. While at Fort Pierce Central, Isabella was an active member of the student government, and she is the 2025-26 president. She participated in the Embry-Riddle Aerospace Program and earned her FAA Remote Pilot Unmanned Aircraft Systems license. Isabella also volunteered her time as the founder and president of the Arts as Medicine Club at Fort Pierce Central, where she delivered artwork to nursing homes and to children's hospitals. To date, they donated over 200 pieces of art. Isabella was also a member of FPC's National Honor Society, the volleyball team, prom committee, and FPC's Student Focus Group, where she served this year's focus group leader. At IRSC, Isabella was a member of Sigma Alpha Pi, a National Society of Leadership and Success. Please join me in congratulating Isabella Ramos Cordero.
Thank you, Mr. Gardner. Good afternoon, school board members, Dr. Prince, Principal Gardner, Fort Pierce Central faculty members, cherished family, and the graduating class of 2026. It is an honor to stand before you today, not only as this year's salutatorian, but also as your student government president. Before I begin, I would like to take a moment to thank God for carrying me throughout this journey. I could not have done it without him. I would also like to recognize my family. Their constant love and support have made this moment possible. Today, I stand on your shoulders. Thank you for every single sacrifice. Te amo. Now, allow me to take you back for a moment to Christmas morning a few years ago. What I wanted most that year was a breathtaking Water Lilies puzzle by Claude Monet. And even though I caught a glimpse of my mom buying it in the store, I still felt this overwhelming sense of anticipation and wonder when I finally held it in my hands. I thought I was ready, but clearly I had no idea what I was getting into. I've always seen myself as a critical thinker, someone who enjoys a challenge. So I opened the box, poured out all the pieces at the kitchen table, and immediately started building. Then reality hit. Every piece looked the same. I did what everyone tells you to do. I started with the borders, the easy part. But even that took me hours. I remember sitting there thinking, if this is the easiest part, then what does the rest of it look like? And honestly, that's exactly what high school felt like to me and to many of you. Freshman orientation, walking into the cafeteria for the first time. Wasn't that overwhelming? We looked around and asked ourselves, who do I want to be? Where do I even belong? What group do I fit into? In that moment, I felt just like I did that Christmas morning, sitting at the table, staring at thousands of pieces, all scattered, all mixed together, and none of them seeming to fit. And no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't see the bigger picture yet. Because suddenly, the question wasn't just, what do I do? It was, who am I becoming? Sophomore year wasn't any easier. We tried new things, with some pieces seeming like they'd fit until they didn't. Friendships shifted, interests changed. We failed at things we thought would be a good fit, and we wondered, am I putting this together the right way? Junior year, that's when the pressure really hits. It's the middle of the puzzle. No edges, no clear direction, just pieces that might fit, but you're not sure how. Deadlines pile up, expectations get louder, and suddenly it feels as though everything matters all at once. Grades, college, the future. For a moment, it feels as if you place one piece in the wrong spot, everything will fall apart. And there were moments, to be honest, where it felt easier to just stop trying, to walk away from the table, to leave the pieces exactly how they were and pretend that just for an instant that it didn't matter. But we didn't. Even when we were tired and doubted ourselves, we stayed. We kept moving forward. And somewhere along the way, we realized we weren't building this puzzle alone. We found people who sat beside us in the middle of the mess, friends who stayed even when we didn't have it all figured out. The kind of friendships that weren't about convenience or glazing each other on Instagram, but about showing up on the hard days, the celebrations, and everything in between. We found teachers, coaches, and mentors who saw potential in us before we could see it for ourselves. They reminded us, piece by piece, that we were capable of much more than we thought. And then, the long-awaited senior year. For the first time, we could step back and see something finally taking shape. All those moments, the late nights cramming for tests, applying to colleges, the pep rallies, the sporting events, homecoming, grad bash, prom night, the wins, the setbacks, they weren't random. They meant something. They were all a part of something bigger. And those pieces we struggled with, they somehow ended up being the ones that meant the most, that changed us the most. It took me weeks to finish that puzzle. There were times I got stuck, times I thought about quitting. At times, I had to walk away and come back with a clearer mind. But the moment I placed that final piece, it wasn't just about finishing the puzzle. It was about everything it took to get there. And today, that's exactly what we are celebrating. Not perfection, but perseverance. Today, we place that final piece of the puzzle that completes our high school journey, surrounded by the people who supported us, guided us, and believed in us, and those who saw the final masterpiece before we could see it for ourselves. Tomorrow, we will step into a new puzzle, new pieces that won't make sense right away, but this time, we're not starting from scratch. We know we can do hard things. We've learned from our mistakes, because along the way, we will once again find people to guide us and remind us to keep going, to stay strong, and to believe in ourselves. So wherever life takes us, college, work, new cities, different paths, don't be afraid of the pieces that don't fit right away. Lean into uncertainty, grow through discomfort. Keep building, because what you are creating matters. As it says in 1 Corinthians 13:12, now I know in part, then I shall know fully. And remember, trust the process, even when all you can see are scattered pieces on a table. Congratulations, class of 2026. This puzzle is now complete.
Thank you, Isabella. I would like to present to you this ring donated by Herff Jones in recognition of your academic achievement as the class of 2026 salutatorian. Will Madison Futo please join me at the podium? Madison Elizabeth Futo has a weighted grade point average of 6.04, the highest in her class. She is the daughter of Mike Futo and Mariana Matresta Futo. Will Madison's parents please stand and be recognized? Thank you. After high school, Madison plans to go to the University of Central Florida to major in forensic science. She graduated summa cum laude from Indian River State College earlier this month. In addition to earning her AA degree, Madison is graduating with her ACE diploma with high merits. While at FPC, Madison was an active member of the National Honor Society and Key Club, where she earned more than 154 hours for a variety of community service events, such as Earth Day at the Oxmoor Center and Martin Luther King Day Parade. She was also a member of FPC's Books and Psychology Club and the prom committee her junior year. Please join me in congratulating Madison Futo.
Thank you, Mr. Gardner. Good afternoon, school board members, Dr. Prince, Mr. Gardner, FPC administration, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. I am so incredibly honored to be able to stand before you today as this year's valedictorian. But if I'm being honest, that title still feels a little strange to me. When people hear valedictorian, they might picture an academic overachiever who participated in every club, every sport, and every leadership role. Frankly, that's not really my story. I didn't fill my schedule with activities or stand out in every space. And for a while, I asked myself if I was truly the right person to represent our class. Eventually, I realized that no single person could represent the class of 2026, because every single one of us has a story that is completely our own. Some of us found our place on the field or on the stage. Some of us found it in the classroom, while others found it beyond those walls. Some of us struggled, and some of us made it look easy. But what's important is that we all kept going. That's what really defines this class. Not one title, not one achievement, but the way we've all taken different paths to reach this same moment. Looking back at my first day at FPC, I remember walking in and being overwhelmed by the thousands of people just standing in the courtyard. At first, it was shocking, and I didn't really understand the point of everyone having to wait instead of just going straight to our first class. But as time went on, those mornings became some of the most memorable moments for me. It was a time I shared with my best friends, where our paths crossed each day. A time where we could finally catch up and share what was happening in our lives. And in those conversations, I started to realize how different our high school experiences really were. Even though we went to the same school and saw the same people every day, we were all living completely different stories. So as we leave here today, I want you to keep in mind that we are not all heading in the same direction, and we aren't supposed to. Some of us are going to college or trade school, some straight into the military, and some are still figuring things out. But what matters most is that we continue moving forward with purpose, with determination, and with the courage to pursue the path that is true to us. I would like to take a minute to thank all the teachers, friends, and family who have helped me reach this moment. In addition, I give special thanks to my best friends who have always been there for me, my grandparents for their constant love and encouragement, and most importantly, my parents for always believing in me, even when I doubted myself, and for pushing me to become the person I am today. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Thank you, Madison. I would like to present you with this ring donated by Hearst Jones in recognition of your academic achievement as the class of 2026 valedictorian. The three peace lilies in front of the stage represents Michael Tyler Blind, Aiden Rath Gushett and Alexis Trog, valued members of Fort Pierce Central School community. While they are not with us today to walk across this stage, their impact, their efforts, and their place in the class of 2026 remain. These diplomas will be presented posthumously to honor their roles as Cobras. We will present these diplomas to their families with our heartfelt sympathy, our respect, and our enduring remembrance. Will Michael Tyler Blind's family please come and accept his diplomas? Will Aiden Guschett's family please come to accept his diploma? Will Alexis Trog's family please come to accept his diploma? Dr. Prince, will you join me at the podium? Graduating class of 2026, please stand. Distinguished members of the school board and Superintendent Prince, as principal of Fort Pierce Central High School, I present the graduating class of 2026. I certify that they have met the graduation requirements of the school board of St. Lucie County and the state of Florida.
Mr. Gardner, you may now call the roll.
Thank you, Dr. Prince. Candidates in the first row, please rise and proceed to the stage. All other rows may be seated.
Madison Futo. Isabella Cordero Ramos. Sophia O., number 3 in the class, high honors, ACE diploma candidate, AA degree. Donovan Grasso, number 4 in the class, high honors, AA degree. Tylerith Lemire, number 5 in the class, high honors. Giovanni Gutierrez, number 6 in the class, high honors, ACE diploma recipient, AA degree. Kylie Boyer, number 7 in the class, high honors, ACE diploma. Gavindra Dunath, number 8 in the class, high honors, ACE diploma, AA degree. Aaliyah Buchanan, number 9 in the class, high honors, AA degree. Braxton Adams. Elisinier Augusto. Angel Aguilar. Rubiella Aguilar, honors. Brianna Aguilar Mendoza, honors. Natalie Augustin. Yadira Ajukum Colon, honors. Alexandra Ackerley, high honors. Kevin Ailman, honors. Kawan Alexander. Deborah Alexandre. Ketty Norma Alexis. Diana Alcinord, high honors. Christina Layla Alexander, high honors. Caleb Alfaro. Amaris Alicia. Mackenzie Allcroft, high honors. Brenna Allen, high honors, AA degree. Wyatt Alley. Luis Alonso Reyes, honors. Carlos Alvarez, high honors. Melina L. Amaya, honors. Connor Christian Agnaganasto, honors. Andrea Angeles. Jeffrey Ann Bibu, honors. Rebecca Antoine, honors. Lariana Aponte. Isaiah Apollon, high honors. Carmen Aragano. Logan Argraves, high honors. John Danny Arias Mella. Leslie Arizmendi Perez, high honors. Stephanie Armendariz. Osiris Walrell Armstrong, honors. Antonio Aracho. Michaela Aristide, high honors. Isabella Oreye Salom, high honors, AA degree. Enrique Avellina, Nita, high honors. Jonathan Avila. Emily Ayala Merlot. Destiny Bakley, honors. It's okay, we have a second. Abu Bakar, high honors. Elias Bardalis Antones. Sean Barnes, honors. Alina Barreto Calderon, high honors. Riley Barrow, high honors. Dylan Basil. Daniel Batista, honors. Lily Belden, high honors, ACE diploma recipient. Jerome Bell, high honors. Solima Belmontes Zamora, high honors. Sunny Belvalis. Amari Bent. Sophie Burgi, high honors. Ivania Bernardez, honors. Yasmin Verdes, high honors. Ella Beverly, honors. Nicole Campos. Alana Billington, high honors. Danilyn Bishop, high honors, AA degree. Jacoby Joel Blackwood. Vanessa Bloomfield, honors. Zion Bouquet, honors. Alexander Boggs, high honors. Raquel Bolin. Brianna Bond, high honors. Malie Bonnet, high honors, ACE diploma. Cohen Bahome, high honors. Imani Borgella, honors. Cash Bowen. Randy Bradley. Ryan Brotigam, high honors. Erica Esther Brizuela. Giselle Brothers. Sean Brown. Tykeria Wiltree Sia Brown, honors. Francesca Bruno. Allison Buckmeyer, high honors. Eileen Burciaga, high honors. Marquand Burgess, honors. Ariel Lauren Burkett, high honors. Layla Burke, high honors. Zayden Burney, high honors. Sienna Burton, honors. Elijah Busick. Kamara Sky Marie Butler. Carson Byerly, high honors. Jaden Vines, high honors. Jenna Casdina. Marisol Campos Finley. Marco Canales. Mia Bella Canales, high honors. Joseph Canistu, high honors. Sophia Cano, high honors. Taylor Carden, honors. Francis Carmona, high honors. Justin Carnegie, honors. Janzel Carrillo, honors. Glendy Cartagena, high honors. Kathy Cassiano, honors. Lane Cassidy. Antonio Castanon, honors. Mia Castro. Isaiah Castro. Eliana Sendejas, honors. Melanie Sendejas, high honors. Melissa Sendejas Rea, high honors. Blake Cessna, high honors. Michaela Checo, high honors, AA degree. Jaden Charles. Zachary Charlusis, honors. Alex Chavez, high honors. Carlos Chavez Tapia, honors. Isis Chow Morales, honors. Emmy Cebulski, honors. Kevin Clark, honors. Aubrey Clay, high honors. Marissa Clemens Santos, high honors, ACE diploma recipient. Savannah Clemens, high honors. Adrian Clyburn, honors. Carter Cajon. Ranicia Coleman. Aubrey Contreras, honors. Stephanie Contreras, honors. Angelo Contreras. Jordan Cooper. Madison Copeland, high honors. Zachary Carrere Esquivel, honors. Juan Cordoba. Adriana Cordova, high honors, AA degree. Lizette Cornelio. Camilo Corona, honors. Destiny Corona. Caleb Kramer, honors. Angel Cristales. Leona Cruz. Kimberlyn Cruz Garcia. Cindy Svelia, high honors. Brandon Cummings Jr., honors. Dariana Cunningham, honors. Raymond Cunningham. Imani Curry. Brody Cushman, honors. Anna Paula Da Silva. Callie Daniels, high honors. Aaron Danks, high honors. Ethan Da Silva, high honors, AA degree. Jaylana Da Silva, high honors, AA degree. Gabriel Davids, honors. Alexis Davis, honors. Ulrich Davis, honors. Chanciana Davis, honors. Desire Davis. Manaya Davis, honors. Paul Michael Davey, high honors. Emma Dawson, high honors, AA degree. Ariel De Jesus, high honors. Carlos de la Cruz Ramirez, honors. Skyly de los Santos, high honors. Ramsey Deeb, high honors. Sophia de Felipe, high honors. Dominic Delancey, honors. Khalil Dennis, high honors, ACE diploma recipient, AA degree. Gavin Desir. Briella Destra, high honors. Isabella Diaz, high honors. Onyx Diaz Diaz, high honors, ACE diploma candidate, number 20 in the class. Tori Dickinson, high honors, AA degree. Samantha Giacomo. Zion Dobson, high honors. Joshua Documento, high honors.
Jason Dolcine, honors. David Dorado, high honors. Lucas Denaire, honors. Derry Dorvillier, honors. Joel Duffy, honors. Katia Dugan, honors. Jeremiah Dukes, high honors. Savannah Dupel, high honors. Bianca Sabatini Dupera, honors. Harmony Durham. Reagan Earnhardt. Christian East, high honors. Xavier Edwards, high honors. Michael Elizme. Mahogany Ellis. Ardarius Elmore, honors. Armani Ermilis, honors. Giselle Escareno Hernandez, high honors. Junior Escobar Barrera, honors. Arabella Darlene Esperance, high honors. Melanie Escobedo, high honors. David Espinoza, high honors. Milton Felipe Silvestre, high honors. Haley Esposito, honors. Seychali Febles Morales, high honors, AA degree. Jose Alfredo Felipe Jimenez. Magdalena Fanad, honors. Kathy Ferdinand, high honors. Edsabel Ferdinand, high honors. Damian Flowers. Joshua Philomene. Iris Fitzhuerta, honors. Aiden Flavin, honors. Ruth Flores, honors. Layla Rose Flores, high honors. Avon Foster, honors. Takia Foster, high honors. Chelsea Ashanti Francis, honors. Jaden Francis, high honors. Devonte Francois, honors. Fedler Hans Francois, honors. Dayton Frankie, high honors. Jaden Freeman, honors. Benedito French, honors. Thomas French Jr., honors. Ramiro Frias Jr., high honors, AA degree. Noah Furtick, high honors. Jasmine Gabriel, high honors, ACE diploma candidate. Alejandro Gallegos. Ashley Gallegos Vasquez. Danielle Gallegos Vasquez, honors. Blanca Galvin, high honors. Cindy Garcia, high honors. Dayanara Garcia, high honors. Denise Garcia, honors. Dulce Garcia. Gracia Garcia. Ruben Garcia. Roni Garcia. Diego Garcia. Nicole Garcia Perdomo. Jesus Garcia Salgado, honors. Naheem Garcon. Tanelia Garner. Lazaro Fernandez, honors. Stephen Jenkintary. Sinai Gianelli, honors. Eduardo Gill. Cade Gilmore, high honors. Ricari Godfrey, high honors AA degree. Emilio Gomez, high honors. Isaac Gomez, honors. Logan Gomez, high honors AA degree. Jessica Gomez, honors. Gabriela Gonzalez, honors. George Gonzalez. Janelis Gonzalez, high honors. Jasmine Gonzalez, high honors. Octavio Gonzalez Barajas, high honors AA degree. Angel Gonzalez Casillas, honors. Giovanni Gonzalez Orozco. Daniel Gonzalez Salgado, honors. Kayla Goodstadt. Sidoni Gordon Tucker, high honors. Sky Graham, honors. Rashid Grant, high honors. Riley Gray, honors. Alana Green, honors. Ryan Green. Alicia Greer. Marilee Hernandez, honors. Evan Gregory, high honors. Dominic Grimaldi, high honors. Cheyenne Gross, honors. Preston Gross, high honors. Caleb Guerriere, honors. Vanessa Guerriere, honors. Victor Guevara, honors. Rudson Gustav, honors. Olivia Guthrie, high honors AA degree. Alexander Guzman. Lindsay Guzman Quinones. Joshua Hagan. Aubrey Hakey. Tamaya Hallback, honors. Ayasha Hallgraves, honors. Alina Hamden, high honors. Quavel Hammond. Lauren Hamner, honors. Brianna Hansard, high honors ACE diploma candidate. Adriana Harlan, high honors. Brianna Harrison, high honors. Nicholas Harrington. Destiny Harold, high honors. Braylon Hartnett, high honors AA degree. Jocelyn Hatfield, high honors AA degree. Arabella Hazellip, high honors. Kaylee Heisler, high honors. Luke Hendry. Logan Hanghold, high honors ACE diploma recipient. Miles Hankel, honors. Jaslyn Hurd, honors. Bernellis Hernandez, honors. Dario Hernandez, high honors. Enrique Hernandez. Giovanni Hernandez. Kayla Hernandez, honors. Nevaeh Hernandez. Sheerlyn Hernandez, honors. Yaneri Hernandez Elias, high honors. Sebastian Hernandez Torres, honors. Aaliyah Herrera, honors. Louis Harajon. Ivan Hessick. Kiera Hessick. Ariana Hill, honors. Leon Hill, honors. Hunter Heisey, high honors. Demetrius Hoffenden. Ethan Holbrook, honors. Fabian Horn. Harmony Howard. Branley Hurtado. Alessandro Human. Hugo Hurtado. Anthony Houston, honors. Maddox Hutchings. Michelson Isaac, high honors. Dylan Izzo, high honors ACE diploma recipient. Azaria Jackson, high honors. Genesis Jackson, honors. Jalecia Kaylin Jackson. Isabella Grace Jameson, high honors. Alana Rose Janowski, honors. Chris Hardy Jean, high honors ACE diploma candidate. Janae Jean, honors. Kendra Jean. Ricardo Jean Baptiste, high honors. Isabel Jean Charles, honors. Jermaine Jean Lewis, high honors. Ernstly Janot, high honors. Schneider Jonti. Jeremiah Jenkins. Kiana Jerger, high honors AA degree. Floridama Jesus Juan. Emily Jimenez. Jorwin Jimenez. Leilani Jimenez. Sahid Jean Baptiste, high honors. Arbens Jocelyn, high honors. Jaden Johnson. Mia Johnson, honors. O'Nelia Johnson, honors. Tyrone Johnson. Thelina Lee Johnson Clark, high honors. Taylor Jordan. Alyssa Joseph, high honors ACE diploma candidate, AA degree. Jaden Joseph, honors. Jenny Joseph, honors. Juvenska Menora Joseph, honors. Juvenska Manufa Joseph, high honors. Richie Cardo Joseph, high honors. Jasmine Juarez. Martina Josephs, high honors. Lucero Gerardo Aguilar. Asher Kagi, high honors AA degree. Evan Keem, high honors. Orion Gabriel Ketchum, honors. Jalen Kahn, honors. Zoe Knotts, high honors. Chase Kovic Boosley. Joshua LaRosa. Evangelia Kritikos. Evan Lamb, high honors AA degree.
Jordan Lang. Mackenzie Langan, honors. Wesley Lanza, High Honors Ace Diploma candidate. Nicholas Lavelle, High Honors Ace Diploma recipient. Jaden Lee, High Honors. Michaela J. Leafat. Eliseo Letty, High Honors Ace Diploma. Nathaniel Litzroy Lennon. Jacqueline Leon Ramirez. Jacel Leon Vargas. Jonathan Levasseur, High Honors AA degree. Gabriela Lewis, High Honors. India Lewis, High Honors AA degree. Mariah Lewis, Honors. Letzi Lisema Aguilar, High Honors. Guimar Lima, Honors. Johnny Linares, High Honors. Gianna Lipson, High Honors. Analia Naomi Llanos, High Honors, AA degree. Jose Lopez. Adrián López. Emmanuel López Morales. Edwin López Murillo. Leila Long, High Honors. Giovanni López. Evelyn Guadalupe López Zarate, Honors. Fedwin Lewis, Honors. Giovanna Luzon, High Honors. Vidal Luzon, Honors. Joshua Morer. Laknir Luma. Leo Luna Jr., High Honors. Aiden Lud, High Honors. Nelford Maduro. Joel Macias Lozano. Bain Maud, Honors. Justin Maldonado. Saul Mancia. Gregory Marquez. Alicia Marshall, High Honors. Ashley Adriana Martinez, Honors. Ashley Michelle Martinez, Honors. Eric Giovanni Martinez. Giovanni Martinez Huerta. Hester Martinez Lopez, Honors. Joshua Martin, High Honors. Zaria Mathis. Ronnie Muravio, High Honors. Kaylee May, High Honors. Annabella Mazzo, High Honors. Madison McCargo, Honors. Jaden McGuire, High Honors. Shaquan L. McIntyre. Mackay McKelvin, High Honors. Mason Mizaraki, High Honors, Ace Diploma. Zachary McKenna. Christian McLeod, High Honors. Paige McManus, Honors. Zed McMiller, Honors. Adrian McMillan, High Honors. Jayla McNeil. Danila McFall, Honors. Nanali Medina Rodriguez. Daniel Mejia. Michael Mejias, High Honors. Jamaya Mills, Honors. Thais Meredith, Honors. Francia Messier. Logan Merritt, High Honors. Xavier Martellus, Honors. Armani Metellus. Marie Snur Casira Michael, High Honors. Asher Miles, High Honors.
Landon Scott Miller, high honors. Ileana Miranda. Ashley Miranda, high honors. Nathan Mando, high honors. Ilani Michael, honors. Alexis Muffet, honors. Woods Moses, high honors, ace diploma. Michael Molina. Jamesia Mervo, high honors, AA degree. Alex Montesoro Rodriguez, high honors. Mil Morris Moore, honors. Isabel Morales, honors. Jocelyn Morales Aurelian, honors. Melissa Moreno, high honors. Valeria Moreno Adame, high honors. Ernesto Moreno Gonzalez, high honors, ace diploma. Malachi Morgan. Ronnie Morrison, honors. Brandon Mosley, honors. Jaden Moss. Clayton Mulvaney. Araceli Munoz. Alexander Joseph Musser, honors. Marcus Mertel, high honors, AA degree. Michael Nathan. Alexander Nathan Marsh, high honors. Bianca Navarro, high honors. Ariana Nava Guerrero, high honors. Samuel Navarro Rodriguez, high honors. Gavin Naylor. Josiah Aaliyah Nazario. High honors. Megan Negron, high honors. Hayden Rodolph Nelson, honors. Mark Messner Michael Norette, high honors. Jameer Newman, high honors, ace diploma. Kayla Newton, honors. Jordan Nichols, honors. Camila Nieto Lily, high honors, AA degree, ace diploma. Daniela Notario Zamora, high honors. Isaiah Ocasio. Gabriela Oded, high honors. Alan Olivia, honors. Kaden Ongo, high honors. Jonathan Ordaz Leon, honors. Michael Orazo Huerta, honors. Pai Ortega, high honors. Carmine Ortiz, high honors. Luis Ortiz. Jimmy Ostevel. Elizabeth Otten, high honors, ace diploma, AA degree. Hannah Padilla, high honors, ace diploma. Joseph Pagan. Raylene Page. Samuel Palacio, high honors. Asher Pammer. Jason Pancoast. Adrian Pardo Caneldo, high honors, AA degree. Juan Eduardo Para Hernandez. It's okay. Jeremy Pascual, high honors. Okay. Ruda Patel, high honors, AA degree. Paige Patterson, high honors. Tramar Patterson, honors. Aaron Paul. Jonathan Paul. Adolf Audrey Yanora Paul, honors. Louis Bella. Cynthia Jocelyn Pelayo, honors. Kira Petelier, honors. Francisco Pelaflor. Juana Peninche, high honors. Daniel Perez, honors. Daniel Alexander Perez, honors. Gabriela Perez, honors. Samara Perez, high honors. Dulce Perez. Jordani Perez. Hubert Perez Felipe. Jacob Person, honors. Andrew Peters. Aaliyah Peterson, honors. Edison Piton, high honors. Emmanuel Petit Frere. Caliber Petrosky, high honors. Madison Phillips, high honors. Tyler Finney. Jonathan Pierre, high honors. Lethia Pierre, high honors. Naya Pierre Lewis, high honors. Daniel Pino, honors. Cameron Pollock. Ariane Porch. Samaya Porter, high honors. Ricara Powell, honors. Kiran Pratt. Darius Pride, honors. Sammy Kasem, honors. Mateo Quinteros, Huffcamp, high honors and ACE diploma. Thalia Ram, okay. Sycamore Raman, high honors. Christopher Ramirez. Flor Ramirez, high honors. Fernando Ramirez Lozano. Jamir Ramirez Moreno, honors. Jessica Ramirez Perez, high honors. Sarah Remising. Christopher Ramos Ortiz, honors. Baudelio Regon, honors.
Jordan Rathburn. Cody Ray, high honors, AA. Gianna Racinos, honors. Devin Remley. Peter Lanes, Renee. Adrian Reyes, high honors. Christy Reyes, honors. Mia Reyes Ramirez, high honors. Broderick Mantel Reynolds. Jaden Richards Ham. Damon Richardson. Kaylee Jason Richardson. Stacy Richmond, honors. McKenna Ricks, high honors, ACE diploma candidate. Slick Terrian Rigby, honors. Andrew Rios, high honors. Diana Rivas Amaya, high honors. Delilah Robbins, high honors. Todd Roberts, high honors, ACE diploma candidate. David Robinson, high honors. Jaden Robinson. Sincere Robinson, high honors. Vincent Robinson, high honors, AA degree. Efren Rodriguez, high honors, ACE diploma recipient. Gilberto Rodriguez. Lauren Rodriguez, high honors, AA degree. Jonathan Rodriguez. Kristen Rodriguez, high honors. Jair Rodriguez, honors. Lucy Rodriguez. Vanessa Rodriguez Ibarra. Eileen Rodriguez Lopez, high honors. Nigelis Rodriguez, honors. Lucianda Romelis. Cassandra Rondon. Jeremiah Roper, honors. Margarita Rosales Sanchez, honors. Adrian Rosas. Dembski Rosmi, honors. Darren Ross, high honors. Nevaeh Ross. Keith Roundtree. Kaylee Rubio, high honors, ACE diploma candidate. Natalie Ruela, high honors. Jaden Ruffalo Peak, high honors. Jonathan Ruiz. Michael Russo. Anika Sagon, high honors, AA degree. Azaria St. Melis. Brianna St. Lair. Richna St. Hubert. Edward Sachs, high honors. Lauren Salaya, high honors, AA degree. Jamie Salazar, honors. Geraldi Salgado, high honors. Brian Salgado Medrano, honors. Jason Salinas, honors. Gianna Saluga, high honors. Brandon Sampson. Angelica Sanchez, high honors, AA degree. Laura Sanchez, high honors. Devin Sanchez. Esther Sanchez Ferreira. Anthony Smith Sanchez Ortega, honors. Jaden Santiago, honors. Jeanette Santiago. Daniela Santoya Ortiz. Joshua Sauls, high honors. Alfonso Suarez, high honors. Makaya Scooch, high honors. Gianna Schumann. Emma Scott, high honors, ACE diploma candidate, AA degree. Hyatt Seaman, honors. Jairo Segovia, high honors, AA degree. Nicholas Segovia, honors. Daniel Serrano Corona. Evelyn Serrano Nunez, high honors. Evelyn Serrano Torrijos, high honors. Brianna Settles. Joshua Severino. Bailey Sevilla. Emily Sexton, high honors, AA degree. Amir Shabazz. Nicholas Schaefer. Jaden Shaw, honors. Jamaris Shelton. Rayleigh Sheltra, high honors, ACE diploma candidate. Dominic Sherlock, honors. Dalal Shreta. Omar Shrete. Ryan Shrete. Jordan Sierra Cardona, high honors. Maya Sidney, honors. Michaela Sykes. John Sillen. Schneider Simius. Dwayne Simon. Andre Sims, honors. Kaylee Singh, high honors. Tatiana Singleton, high honors. Alyssa Sizemore, high honors, AA degree. Christopher Skinner, high honors. Aisha Smith, high honors. Julie Smith. Chloe Summers, high honors. Blake Sorcelli, high honors. Victoria Soto, High Honors. Daira Soto Alvarado. Savani Savan, High Honors. Logan Sparkman, High Honors, AA degree. Kyle Spells. Tiana Spencer. Robert Briggs III, High Honors. Germany St. George's. Aiden Standard, High Honors. Marcella Steffens, High Honors, AA degree, number 15 in the class. Mallory Steele, High Honors. Barbara Stewart, High Honors. Mayana Talicia Stockton. Ali Stott, High Honors, AA degree. Imani Stracom, Honors. Lucas Stroll, High Honors. Abigail Suko, Honors. Luciano Summerlin. Dylan Swanson. Benjamin Swayze, High Honors. Ginevra Zabo, High Honors, Ace Diploma candidate. Stephanie Tanghap, High Honors. Anne Berlinda Tanis, High Honors. Tyler Teague, Honors. Justin Tellis, Honors. Lindsay Tercero Celedon, High Honors. Karina Terlange. Lori Terville, Honors. J. Corey Thomas, Honors. Natalia Thomas. Zuri Thomas, High Honors, Ace Diploma recipient, AA degree, number 11 in the class. Shayna Thompson. Cooper Thompson. Lataric Thompson. Trinity Thompson, Honors. Haley Tybert, Honors. Carla Timothy, High Honors. Tristan Timothy, High Honors. Lillian Tyndall, High Honors. Marco Antonio Tisnes, Honors. Makaya Tolbert, Honors. Jarvis Tommy Fearson, Honors. Tamia Tommy Fearson, Honors. Gianelli Torres, High Honors. Mia Torres Martinez, High Honors, AA degree. Ashton Touchton. Renaya Toussaint, Honors. Alexavier Trevino, Honors. Nicole Trujillo Gonzalez. Chase Erfer. Alyssa Uyeda. Nayeli Valdez, Honors. Luisa Maria Valdez Gomez, High Honors. Zoli Valdez, Honors. Ronald Valverde Flores. Etienne Van Gran, Honors. Paris Vargas, High Honors. Andy Vargas Duran, High Honors. Aileen Vasquez, High Honors. Delissa Vassell. Caleb Vasquez. Alexis Vaughn, Honors. Anna Jaylene Vasquez, High Honors. Jesleni Vega, High Honors. Emilio Velasquez Escobar. Charlianne Velez. Lindsay Velez. Noé Venegas, High Honors. Guavera Victor, Honors. Kaden Villalona, Honors. Siam Villaman, High Honors. Madison Villaman, High Honors. Darren Volrath. Adrian Walker. Julius Walker, high honors. Luke Ware, honors. Jesselyn Washington, high honors, AA degree. Austin Watkins. Madison Riley Wedger. Dylan Welsh. Layla Wesley, honors. Taylor Wild, high honors. Haley West. Madison Wheeler, high honors. Olivia White, honors. Anastasia Whitman, honors. Evelyn Villarreal, high honors. Caden Wilkes, high honors. Gerard Williams. Sean World. Caleb Worthy, high honors, AA degree. Kiani Yamani, high honors. Dayton Yarborough. Antoine Yen, honors. Samuel Jonas, high honors. Orlandra Young, high honors. Owen Youngblood, high honors. Eldris Saldivar. Andres Zamora, high honors. Lisbeth Samurio Hernandez, high honors. Jordan Campos Finley. Michaela Neely, honors. Amina Edward. Melanie Martinez, high honors. Maria Isabela Perez, honors. Alana Babcock, honors. Sean Yanes, honors. Arnel Jaimes Rosso, honors. Maneudi June Desforges. Mainesa Desforges. Manuel Coronado Leiva, high honors. Dontrell Wilson. Serenity Green, honors. France Mesidor Jr. Alaya Gaskin, honors. Brian Francisco, honors. Wester de los Santos. Tyreek Hanfeld, honors. Xavier Michael Abreu. Cortez Gay. Esther Bell, high honors. Ryan Kennedy, high honors. Ariana Giselle Anez, high honors. Jamal Love, honors. Cristian Espinal. Yarielis Rivera. Rihanna Dupois. Shannon Ledger. Jada Wallace.
Oh yeah, Dr. Prince, will you please once again join me at the podium? Graduates, please rise. Dr. Prince, as the principal of Fort Pierce Central High, I present St. Lucie Public Schools, class of 2026. They await your confirmation.
By the authority vested in me by the school board of St. Lucie Public Schools, I now pronounce you graduates. You may turn your tassels.
Oh yeah. Now, please rise for the playing of our alma mater by Fort Pierce Central's band and chorus. Congratulations, and we are so super proud of you. Thank you for sharing this very special day with us. After receiving their diplomas, students will exit the building to the north, on the north side. Please exit the arena as quickly as possible and meet your students past the roundabout near the exit gate. Please remain seated until the conclusion of the recessional. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Oh, yeah.